Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So this is an economic stimulus package update for Wednesday, April 22nd. And what we're going to be looking at here is this proposed $2,000 a month payments to all Americans. Now, we're going to talk about the logistics of this, talk about what's inside of it, and then talk about the actual probability, the chances of this happening. There's been a lot of talk about it. Some people think that this is already a given, but I want to make this very clear. This was introduced to the House. This is not something that is guaranteed. It's probably going to be critiqued. It's probably going to be modified, but this is what has been introduced at the moment, and we're going to go over that and talk about the actual chances of this happening. So if you're new here to the channel, make sure you subscribe, drop a like if you find this valuable, and share this with people who you think could benefit from this. We're really doing our best to get as much information out here and keep people updated with all of this information, okay? So this was a bill that was introduced last week by Representative Ro Khanna and Tim Ryan, both Democrats, one from California, the other one from Ohio. And like I said, it was introduced to the House, so it still has to go through the Senate. It would still have to get signed by the president, so the likelihood of that, I don't quite know. But I think what a lot of people are agreeing on is that something else is going to come. I would not bank on it. I would not bank on $2,000 a month, but $1,200, it's probably just not enough. And I think both sides of the political spectrum, Republicans, Democrats, can agree that most people need more money than that. I certainly have so many friends who are struggling to pay their bills, and a lot of people haven't even received that $1,200 check yet because they're still waiting on it, and it could be many months for some people until they actually receive that $1,200 from the previous stimulus package. So this bill, what would it be? It would be $2,000 payments. So you get $2,000 a month, every month, cash payment for at a minimum of 6 months. And this would be going on until the employment to population ratio is greater than 60%. So we can pull up a chart here and show you what it is at the moment and show you where it's been in the past. And you can see that it would have to fall below 60% for them to cease these payments. I was reading over this entire bill, and I don't see how they would end this precisely when they would sort of try to wean people off of this $2,000 per month, or if they would just totally cut it one day, which I think would be almost problematic for some people. But this would not be counted as income. This would not be taxed, and it would also not impact your benefits or your eligibility for different types of government benefits as well. So those are all bonuses. Those are all good things to hear from this. And then who would qualify for this? This would really bring in a lot more people than the previous $1,200 stimulus check. So the previous one, it left out some groups of people, especially college students, high schoolers, a lot of people who were filed as dependents for that $1,200 stimulus check, and we're not able to get that check. This one does include a lot of dependents, so it's essentially anybody who is an American adult age 16 and older who is earning less than $130,000 per year, and if you're filing jointly, less than $260,000 per year, which is quite a bit of money, $250,000 a year. But so, for example, if you are a married couple, this would be $4,000 a month. Now, for every additional child that you have, for every child you have, you would get $500 per month more, so up to $1,500, which would mean that if you are, say, married, say it's you and your husband, you and your wife, and then you have 3 kids, it would be $2,000 per adult there, so it'd be $4,000 plus 3 kids, $500 a piece. That's $5,500 a month guaranteed for 6 months. Now, on a personal note, and I don't want to keep things very personal on this channel, I want to just kind of share the news with you guys. I don't think this is going to get passed as it is. And I think one of the reasons is because $5,500 a month, that would be a pay raise for the average American family. And it's not to say that we should not have that. It would just be a pay raise because most American families are not pulling in $5,500 a month. When you factor in likely unemployment benefits that some people are getting, plus other people might still have their jobs, some families could be pulling in $10,000 a month. So we'll see what happens with that. That is what is proposed at the moment. There are some things, though, that we want to also look at here. If you were not eligible based off of your 2019 taxes or your 2018 taxes, then under this bill, you would be able to show the 2 consecutive months of missed payments, showing your paychecks to verify your income, showing that you are under that $130,000 mark, and then you would be eligible for it. Okay, so those are the things that we want to keep in mind there. Like I said, I don't know if this is actually going to get passed. I think what's going to happen is it's been introduced, things are going to get modified, they're probably going to repackage something, and we're going to see some modifications along the way. But I think it is very likely that we will see something else, more money getting into the hands of the American people. don't bank on it. Don't count on it. Make sure you're saving as much money as you can. I know this is a stressful situation for everyone, but please leave your questions down below. I'll answer them as much as possible and get back to you guys. We will be rolling out more videos on this channel over the coming weeks every day. So thank you guys. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for dropping a like, and I'll see everybody in tomorrow's video.